Hello and welcome to another episode of Mic Drop, the weekly video series where we talk about online marketing trends as it pertains to small businesses and franchises. I'm Mike Peters, Online Media Director here at J. Miller Marketing, 17-year industry veteran and your host for today's episode. Today's episode I think is going to be a good one. It talks on a topic that we get lots and lots of questions on. Very relevant for local businesses and franchises, local SEO. So I'm going to share with you the one secret for ranking higher on Google and Google Maps searches. Why do we care about Google and Google Maps searches? Well, in case you haven't heard, they are the biggest search engine in the world, and most of the searches are happening on these two properties. 92% of Google, or 92% of searches happen on Google, and 67% of map searches happen on Google Maps. So they have the lion's share. Why focus on anything else? Because most of your traffic is going to be coming from Google anyway. And there's one tactic that you can use that will really help you dominate those results. And it all starts with your Google My Business page. So Google My Business is all the information about your store that hopefully you've gone out there, you've entered it yourself, you've claimed, you've verified that location. So you are now the owner. It is your home base on Google. And Google is using that more and more to rank people organically. In fact, it is now the #1 local ranking factor for the Google Map Pack. So if you do a search on Google or in Google Maps, of course, that map pack kind of shows up and it's the map, and then it's got a couple of relevant stores or locations plotted on that map. And so Google My Business is the #1 factor for ranking in that map pack. Very important. The local search in general, Google My Business is the #4 local search ranking factor there. So very, very important. When people mostly talk about local SEO, what they turn to usually are what are called local citations or search directories. Search directories have year over year seen their importance, their ranking factors going down. In fact, they are #5 right now for MacPack and #5 for 5 for local search as well. So they're going down, less importance. And really, when you think about it, it makes sense because these search directories, the power of the search directories was that it was getting your business name, your phone number, your address, your website, all out there across thousands of these sites, and that the fact that Google could see you across these thousands of sites, all saying the same thing, directing back to your website, that was going to be a positive factor. But what is actually happening is that people are creating all these search directory listings using subscription services like Moz. You're paying $99, $200 a month to keep getting these listings out into these search directories, but nobody in the world actually uses things. Like when you're looking to go find a new clothing store in your area, are you going to Google or are you going to localnoggins.com? You're going to Google. There's virtually no value outside of this link it was creating for your business. If I challenge you, go into your analytics, look at your referral data and see what sites are referring traffic to your site. You are not going to find any of these search directories directing that. And I think Google acknowledges this and the fact that it's kind of being gamed right now because you're paying these subscription services just to get a bunch of listings that aren't really providing any value. So Google's been demoting that value that they're providing in the local ranking. And what they're upvoting, what's ascending is Google My Business, which is also not a surprise because Google owns Google My Business, and so they're naturally going to give more signal power to that. And so getting into your Google My Business, not only just having it filled out and verifying it, but actively using it. Use their events. You can post your events. Did you know you could post your events on Google My Business? So when a searcher sees your results in Google, it will show the events that are going on. Did you know you can post offers? So offers will also show up. You can post special hours. You can post all sorts of photographs, and Google really likes lots of photographs, both your photographs and users can upload photographs as well. So you kind of got a double-edged sword there. You got to kind of police those user photos, but as the owner of your Google My Business, you can delete those. So paying attention to that. Google reviews, of course, huge. Another huge local ranking factor, both in the map map pack and local search, and they're all centered, or they all originate from Google My Business. So watching those reviews, responding to bad reviews, giving kudos to good reviews, promoting good reviews on Google My Business. You can use that as a post. So kind of getting involved with those reviews, not just letting them just happen, actively going out trying to get reviews, posting links on your site so that direct back to Google My Business to get the reviews, pushing those reviews, because again, another powerful local factor that is originating from Google My Business. Questions, so people are going to post questions onto your page. They're going to ask if you do this, or do you buy that, or do you sell this. Answering those questions, another signal in Google My Business that Google likes to see. What else do we have? There are quick questions that you can just go in and answer real fast about your business. Do you have handicapped accessible? Do you sell this brand? Do you sell this type of clothing? Do you have bathrooms? All these different quick questions, getting in there, answering those. The more data you can provide Google via My Google Business, the better you're going to do. The higher you're going to rise in those rankings, and the more traffic you're going to see both to your website and to your store. So that is our number one growth hack, our number one local SEO tactic. Is we recommend you getting very, very involved with Google My Business, and you will see positive results. And in case you didn't know, just this past weekend, Google sent out a survey to local businesses about Google My Business and about new services they were thinking about adding, and about potentially charging you for. So if they're thinking about charging you for Google My Business, that means it's super important. And when I say charge, I don't mean like thousands of dollars. They were talking $20 to $75 a month for special features beyond what you currently get. So they are investing in Google My Business, and I think you should too. And now, consider that mic drop, guys. See you next week.